Hey, this is WhyBeAre back with Polybridge, and there have been a lot of levels added to the game since I last played it, so we got a lot of work to do. We're going to start off with the levels in the Zen Gardens. The first one is called Seesaw. So we have a surface van and a large paddle boat. Then we have a hydraulic phase. Then we have a surface van and another large paddle boat. Now, which boat comes first? So we got the bottom van and that boat on the right side, and the bottom van has to go to the top, and the top van has to go to the bottom. Okay, that seems, simple enough. So for here, we're just gonna get a totally straight bridge, and I'll worry about making the bottom van go to the top and the top van go to the bottom after the first section. I think it's a little bit easier if I do it like that. So let's make a real quick and easy bridge here. I'm not gonna worry too much about cost because we have a lot of budget available to us. 65,000 seems like it'll last forever. I mean, I can blow through budget, but I don't know if I can blow through 65,000. And we can also do copying and pasting to save time, so we can just go boom like that. Oh, I said boom! There we go. Save some time. Then we can just put a support here. Will that hold, or is that gonna... no. I can fix that real easy, though. We just put a little triangle hat thing right here, and then it actually uses the support beams on the left and right to hold up the middle. And now it'll definitely hold. You know, I'm trying to cheap out a little bit, but didn't work out well for me there. So now we can make this road, and yeah, something like that could work as long as it reaches the finish. Oh, it can't quite reach. Alright, let's see here. What if I made this one a little taller, brought that over? There we go. It's a nice smooth arc, so the van can make it as easy as possible. Then we could go ahead and attach it like this. Gets us a good support place, I would think. And it doesn't quite reach there, but we could probably just use cables for this part. And then we could support this side with some more steel. Will that hold like that? No, right? Nah. Like it might, but the vans are pretty heavy. And I have $20,000 left. Over $20,000 actually. So I don't have to worry about budget yet. They're a little jiggly, but it did make it. So then... Oh, interesting. I actually attached that bridge in the perfect way. Because if you saw that, I'm sure you did, but the boat went right through it, and it didn't destroy the bridge above, so I don't even have to worry about changing this first section. It's perfect. Now, I did have the van fall down on the second part, though, and it broke through. So that gives me an idea where I could try to build a road right here that's condensed, and then it opens up, which would be cool, but it sounds a little difficult. Or the easier solution is just to build a road that lowers it in and then kind of have a hole that the bus falls through and stuff. And I think that'd be easier. It sounds more complex, but it's really not. Like, I have a clear idea of how this will work. The other one, not really. Actually, can I... Like, it's hard to place things on top of other things, but if I wanted to, I could do this, right? Yeah, that could work. Unless... Oh, that doesn't reach, though. Okay, so we'll bring this down just a little bit. Come on. Let's undo until it moves it. There you go. So I'll keep it down below, because I moved it down below because you can't really connect it unless it's down below. But actually seeing what happens when it's up there, it sucks. So let me make sure this section of the bridge isn't structurally changed from moving that support. I don't think it should be, but just in case. I hate watching that thing. It looks like it's going to break every time. It's just like, I'm going to break. Just kidding. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Alright, so then we can put another straight piece here and connect it to that. And you know what? I could probably switch this out to be a steel support right there. Well, I don't know if it's necessary. Maybe I could just do it on that piece like that and it'll help. It's hard to know. Like, it might hold up. It's so scary watching it. I don't think it will. So we'll make this piece of road go up to about there. Same for that piece. And then we'll have like kind of a lip probably at the end, but first I need to figure out how am I going to get these hydraulics to pull this down. We could just do something like that, and then that maybe. I don't like saying maybe, but that's kind of my thoughts. This is maybe. It could work. We can speed this up since I know this will work. So if that brings it down, front part needs to come down more, which is a pretty easy fix. We just make the hydraulic longer. We go 1, 2. Oh, the hydraulic's too strong. Tone it down to about 30 maybe. I think the first one being at 50 is fine though. Little too strong still. Bring it to 25. Little fidgety here. I don't like when you have to do this where it's like try until it works like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I don't think this is going to work though. I think I'm going to need to throw in another piece of steel here. And then it'll hopefully be able to support itself with that cable. Still a lot of flex there. I don't know about that. Yeah, it broke. Pointing out the obvious, but that broke. I wonder if I could, see here. Let's see. If I strengthen this piece up, is that like, because I think it's breaking when it hits there. I don't know if it's necessarily the cable that's causing it to break or if it's this section. It's hard to tell. Like, okay, it's the cable. That cable sucks. And the steel just barely doesn't reach. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Just barely out of reach. Alright, what if I, instead of messing with that, I had like a little piece at the end that changes the angle that the bus hits this section. So that maybe it'll hit it in a smoother way. Maybe it's just hitting it where it bounces or something. Actually, it'll also kind of make it skip that section, which might help. Although that looks a little rough. Yeah, that's the wrong angle. I'm going to have to adjust the angle multiple times, unfortunately, to find the one that actually works. And I hate when I have to kind of do this, like I said, just there we go. So we got it across. Now we just need to figure out how to get it down. So what if I said hydraulic here? So it should pull this section downward. What section is like attached to what here? So we have 1 and 2, 2, 2. So all the 2s will stay solid. Let's see what that does. Let's just see what it does. I don't know really where I'm going with this at the moment. Okay, this is gonna be awful. Maybe 2 stays attached and 1 comes off. So it just leaves a gap and then pulls it down. That's not gonna work at all. Okay, maybe I don't need a hydraulic. I just need it to break away that one piece. That might be the better solution here. Because I have a hydraulic connecting to a point that's hydraulic, which just breaks everything. And apparently that broke everything too. Oh, because it wasn't at the right spot. So this needs to break, this needs to break, this needs to... Hold on, I'm mixed up here. Try again, just like that. No. Try again like this. This is the one. This is the one. There we go. There we go. So then it goes across. Oh, we do need a little bit of a hydraulic then. But I lose structural strength unless I do something like that. Like, that'll keep the structural strength there. I think that was the issue earlier. It was just... Hey, that worked. I saw something snap, but it worked. Okay, I got this. We just add a road now. We connect it to there. How's the budget even going? Actually, budget's going swell. We still have $8,000 to throw at this thing until it works. And I'm making progress. Everything, I'm making progress. Oh, what? What? It worked before. All I did was add a little catching piece. Really? That messed it up? Apparently. What if I just separate the catching piece from everything else? So now the catching piece is its own independent piece. So it shouldn't mess with the bridge. Nothing about the catching piece is touching the bridge that was already there. There's no reason for it to break. There we go. Oh, we got stats. Usually we don't have the stats because I always play it in offline mode. I like the... I almost always have a max joint stress of over 100%. Like, it's just almost always we're going to have that with me. I guess I did okay. I mean, like, it looks like this... I did really good on material footprint. Max joint stress, I did terribly, but that's kind of in the design I do. I like having that high. And budget, hey, I'm a little bit over average. So that's good. It's fun to look at that. I guess I should keep it online mode so I can actually see that. The only problem is if somebody messages me right now, I would get that message. I swear nobody better message me right now because that would suck. Because then I gotta edit that out. Anyways, is there anything else I can really do to this to make it more fun? I don't think so. I mean, that's a fun design as it stands. We could do it in actual regular speed and make sure it holds up. Because I've noticed in some bridges you can have it where it holds up in 300 speed and not 100 speed and vice versa. And I don't know exactly what part of the design can cause that. So I'm just curious if it'll still work in this mode. You know, if that one piece is always breaking on the hydraulics, I could probably just remove it, couldn't I? Like, it's not doing any. Oh! Max joint stress. You win. That is the worst joint stress ever. See, though, it was a very significant difference between the full speed and the 3 times speed. Like, the bridge was still standing last time. This time, no, not so much. I maxed out the joint stress. Oh, that was great. All right, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna kill off that middle section, see if it was actually needed, because I'm curious about that. And we can speed it up, even though, again, it'll have a different outcome. Well, that fixes that issue. We don't have that breaking anymore, which is nice. Oh, what? Is that just coincidental? I don't know what's up with that one. Because I was going to make it where it doesn't actually have issues, you know? It has issues right now, but I was going to fix those issues. Hopefully. Come on, stretch over. There we go. And this might go over budget, but I don't care really. So now it'll actually clear the boat. And I think everything here won't break. So it's like the reverse of what I usually do. Usually I have a crazy bridge and make it calm. I mean, I have a calm bridge and make it crazy. This time I'm trying to do the opposite. And apparently this thing did not lift high enough. Well, here, if I just don't want to have the joint stress, I could just say, forget this part of the bridge, we'll just dump it into the water. Then I don't have to worry about the joint stress. Oops, forgot I removed this piece. So my joint stress will be fine. But a piece of the bridge did just fall away. Oh, need to remove this part too. I mean, I just want the whole bridge to fall in the water, basically. Ah, come on. I want you to be attached to... See, this one needs to be 1. There we go. All right, this is gonna work eventually. It's so stupid to try to do this, but it's gonna have to work. I got it. One of the pieces did break, but the max joint stress is now way to the left of what it was before. So I was all over the place. I was in the middle, I was in the far right, now I'm in the far left. So I think, oh my goodness, this keeps breaking if you wait long enough. You should not wait. But I think that about covers this one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the triple dump. So we got a dump truck, and a dump truck. Sounds pretty simple. And I would make a joke about taking triple dumps, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's ever made a video for this level already has, so let's just say I did move on. Now, I'm looking at this thing here, and this is such a long bridge with no extra supports. I'm really not sure if we could do it without having some sort of arch in the bridge itself. I'll try it out without an arch, but I'm honestly thinking we're going to have an arch here. So we'll just do something like this, where you have this supporting against the side. I hate bridges where you have to do this. Like, why couldn't they just give me a side support here? But we don't have any other option. We gotta use this, like that support kind of thing. And then we can bring it out to about there. And if we bring it out, go to the next one. Just something quick and simple like this. And then we could go copy. Why isn't it lining up? Oh, it's because I grabbed, okay. I see, so we can only copy this section. Because I was grabbing the one that was on the wall, that's why. Move over. Copy more. Copy more. I got these controls a little messed up. I'm not used to the, like hitting C after I hit copy. It messes me up sometimes. And this is, like I said, just a quick test to see if it'll work doing a bridge like this. And if it falls apart before the trucks even get on it, we're screwed. That's the simple way to put this. So just like that. Nice and simple. I guess it could work. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, they didn't even get halfway. And we only have $7,000 to throw at this. I could make this better. I don't know if I could make it better with $7,000. We could just try something real simple, like putting an arch in the bottom, and then we have more money, but I don't think it'll give us that much money. It might give us a tiny bit, but it's not going to be enough to really make the dramatic changes needed here. You have 15,000, you might be able to do something with it. It's even weaker structurally. I think we're gonna have a curved road. Like, I think that is gonna be the easiest solution, is having a curved road here. And I want to keep one piece up. I want to keep that center piece there. So so I could tell where the center is, because I'm gonna make one side and I'm just gonna copy paste it probably. So we go like that, and I'm pretty sure that was about the center, close enough to it. So let's go ahead and try to make this arcing road so fancy. And I need the grid back. The only reason I didn't have the grid is because I was doing some quick tests. So maybe we'll bring it up to about there. I think the dump truck could do that. Doesn't seem that steep, and we could do it again and again and again. How close are we to the middle? All right. So we need to flatten it out probably. So we go little leveler, little leveler, little leveler. Maybe level here. So do something like that. Then we can copy it and mirror it and make sure that match up. Yeah, that could work. Maybe. Like, I'm really skeptical about this so far. Like, I know, speaking about physics, it should hold up better, I think. And so if we have this connected to that, we'll use that to make it as low as we can go. So right there. And I don't know if I actually need that connection there, but it'll work. And this one, I'm not going to mirror it. I'm just going to do it again. Well, actually, maybe I should mirror it. Does it work when you mirror ones that aren't on the grid, right? Like, I think I read something that you shouldn't really do that because it doesn't exactly match up sometimes. I guess it matched up. Huh, I don't know why I read that. They were wrong. He says maybe you shouldn't, like, it was one of those things I saw in like a forum post. They're just wrong. Or maybe it's just, I got lucky. It could be either one, to be honest with you. I don't know. Alright, so let's see here. I'll bring this thing up to about, go there, because then we can reach here, here, and there. And we'll go, so we bring it right under it. I guess we could go right directly under it, although that seems a little steep. We could go, now that seems not steep enough though. I'll worry about the angles later. Let me just get a simple bridge design up right now. I need to bring this so I can bring this down. There we go. That looks more appropriate for the design. And we go over, and then we bring it up and down, something like that. Yeah, it works. For the middle, we can just go boom. Okay, don't need that piece anymore. That thing's been useless for a while now. Alright, so we'll copy this whole thing, bring it over to there. And see what this does. Why'd the stress turn off? When did I do that? Ah, first piece broke. How do we fix that? I know. Too far away. Seriously? There. I should do the same to the other side then, otherwise it'll just break when it gets here. I don't like having them just vertical like that though. I always feel, uh-oh. Okay, this thing needs supports here. This part just broke. I think if I do something like that, it might kind of work. Come on, make it where it's real close. Yeah, let's just see. May or may not work, I don't know. Atom support beam. You dummy! How could you forget that? We're basically running out of money though. Okay, the middle piece ain't even needed, it just broke away. And this piece did the same thing the other one did though. So what we're doing is then we remove this, remove that. No, not remove all of it, just that one. So we could do something like this. Then we could copy it and put it on the next one if it lined up, which it doesn't. So we try something like this maybe. I don't like the way these look. Like, I guess they technically are stronger, but it seems iffy. Come on. All right, now the other side's falling apart, so we just gotta mirror it. Copy, mirror. And budget's running out, though. Oh, I guess I should remove these pieces first. And then do it. No, I don't want to get rid of it. I just wanted to copy it. And connect. And now we're out of money. We're actually over money. We're over budget and we still haven't completed it yet. Ouch. That's painful. And it fell apart again. Okay, right. Like, I have to get it to actually work first off, and then I have to get it to be cheaper. That's not easy. We bring those supports in maybe. Like, I think it's just kind of a matter of tweaking things little by little, which is gonna be really boring to watch if I do it all on camera. Like, that worked. Okay. Wow. Oh, you tricked me. I'm like, okay, that worked great. Now we only have to reduce the cost. Psych. I was so confident in that. That's worse. Way worse. All right, so if bringing it closer makes it worse, bringing it farther must make it better. All right. We're getting there. Wow. You really have a tight budget here. Like, the record is only $2,000 left. And the joint stress, that's also scary. So we have to somehow remove $1,000 from this. It's no easy task, to be honest with you. I don't really know where I can remove a whole 1,000. I could get a few hundred here and there, but 1,000 is going to be hard. All right, it still works after that. Try the same thing to these parts of the bridge. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing this up one and over one because it is slightly cheaper when you do that. Now, if I brought it just up one, it'd be even cheaper, but I don't know if it could support that. In fact, it couldn't even support the move I just did. It could do the first one, just not... Oh, interesting. Now the bridge isn't symmetrical. Max joint stress is 100%. Like, it should have broke, really. It really should have. I mean, looking at this thing, it's just... I'm trying to figure out where can I possibly remove a few more dollars. Like, maybe bring this up if it'll hold. I don't know if it will. No, it will not. So don't do that. Like, how much... maybe okay. I'm gonna try this again. I know I tried it before, and it didn't work. Well, we're trying it again now. Changing that to wood for the 5th time or something. I know I've done it before. Nope, still don't work. I swear, it just doesn't seem like there should be that much stress on that piece, but there is. Okay, how about this side? Can I make this side wood? Those aren't symmetrical, are they? That side seems smaller. Hey, it held, though. It held. I'll take that gladly. You know, since the left side seems to hold up so much better, I almost want to just do this. Kill off this side. And just copy this side to that side, because something about this side seems better, and I don't know what it is. It's, you know, you see what I mean, though? Like, it's always that side that breaks. What the? Okay. Why? That's just strange. It is cheaper, though, when I did this. But I have no idea what's breaking this piece. I'm really lost. Like, why is it? Oh! Because it's not touching the wall, actually. That's why. Maybe that's what I need to do, is I need to adjust the way it touches the wall on that. Ah, that's what it was. The other side was touching the wall better, I bet. Now I have $165. That's it. That's not gonna be easy, though. I don't even know where I could remove $1 here, unless I can get those to be wood. If I can get both of them as wood, we're making... Alright. We got it. We got it. We got it. Like, that was the weirdest solution ever. It was basically rebuild the bridge again by duplicating it and then realize, oh, there's the flaw. Come on. There we go. I am so close to the... Like, if I remove another $1,400, we're at top score in terms of budget. But I am really happy with that, actually. It worked. But that's all I can hope for in this kind of thing. Like, there's nothing I could do to this thing to make it better while staying under budget, as far as I know. This is as best as I'm gonna get. I'm sure if I had a different design, I could probably make it better, but this design is like, this don't touch. It's perfect. What was the joint stress, though? I'm kind of curious about where those supports on the side could really go. So right here, it's a 98.9, right? So if we made these, like, shorter. to make sure it's really up against the wall. Don't do that. Never mind. It worked. Don't touch it. Because I see there's a gap, so we want to make sure that gap is gone. But I really want to make sure that gap is gone. See, like right there, it doesn't even look like I changed anything, but apparently I changed it enough where it don't work no more. And then I fixed it. It looked identical! Like it's that close to breaking where it could look identical almost. And one works, one doesn't. Well, I think, as strange as this sounds, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I know, we only did 2. But they were difficult and they took a lot of time. Like, this is already a 20-minute video, and I don't have Polybridge videos as long as like Fallout videos. Those are an hour. Because for Fallout, it makes more sense to have them for an hour. Polybridge, it gets boring after about 30 minutes of watching it, I would think. So I usually try to keep it under 30 minutes. Or at least about 30 minutes. So anyways, till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see you.